I'm
You
gonna
can't
talk
sit
about.
on your hands when
Yeah.
you're driving, and you've been
Okay,
driving.
you picked. Yeah, NASCAR Arcade Rush. Okay, so little factoid. I used to be obsessed with NASCAR.
Oh,
I
whoa! I
love
didn't know
I
that.
I love NASCAR. I used to love NASCAR. I used to sit and watch it with my dad all the time.
Cool.
I still kind of tangentially follow NASCAR, but like I don't have. I could be doing so much more than sitting and watching 4 to 5 hours of
Hmm.
this every Sunday. Like at least with football, it's like you get a couple hours at the worst possible
Hmm.
game. NASCAR is just so long, and the season is so long.
Yeah.
It like ends in like I forget, like it ends in September and starts in February. That's
Something like
like
that. Yeah.
it's insane. So yeah, I like NASCAR. When the new NASCAR games come out, I pick them up, I play them, I like them. I they're not great. They're some of the weaker
Hmm.
like sim racers out there. So when you said we could get a code for NASCAR Arcade Rush, I was like, you know what? Yeah, I want to play NASCAR Arcade Rush.
Do it.
I like Cruisin' Blast, which is
Hmm.
another game that Game Mill
Yeah.
published. And they published the um I think they published the Hot Wheels game, the Hot
Yeah.
Wheels Unleashed.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, so Game Mill has published, but here's the
A
thing
bunch
about
of stuff.
Yeah, here's the thing about Game Mill. Game Mill publishes some pretty decent stuff, surprisingly.
Hmm.
Uh, but they also published the absolute what they published Big Rigs Over the Road Racing, which is considered the worst video game of all time.
Hmm.
Like and it's a nightmare. So like Game Mill's been around for a long time, and it's a hit or a miss when it comes to quality. And so when you said like this, I was like, well, I'm either going to get a very fun little racing game like the not Lego, Hot Wheels racing game,
Hmm.
or I'm going to get the worst gaming experience I've had this year. Um, and guess which one of those two it is?
Aha. Not the. Not
Uh,
the. Not the first one.
it was definitely not the first one. This game sucks and sucks hard. Sucking a golf ball through a garden hose sucks, man. It's not fun. The NASCAR stuff is all superficial. There are no racers in it. There are no sponsors. There's
Hmm.
nothing. Like all you get is NASCAR tracks. So it's like here's Daytona, but it looks nothing like Daytona. It's all these weird stylized nonsense. Like here's Watkins Glen in Michigan, and
Hmm.
all this nonsense, and they all look terrible. Nothing looks like a NASCAR. There isn't a single vehicle you get that looks like traditional NASCAR. To its credit, it doesn't seem to be jam packed with DLC like microtransactions. Everything is just sort of unlocked by playing the game,
Hmm.
and upping your level. So it's like you get to the final level and you unlock all the final costumes and stuff. But it just plays like shit. It's boring. It's quiet. Like there's no music or anything. It controls terribly. It has like floaty racing mechanics. Like the first few races I was doing, like this is one of those racing games that just think that it's mean to kids because it's just like it thinks they're just dumb idiots that don't deserve better anyways. So it's just like
Hmm.
all the cars feel like they're greased up, and you try to turn left and you turn too hard left, and it's like next thing you know you're spinning out. And yeah, I had negative fun playing with this. I like play
Oh wow.
like I can get a lot of enjoyment out of shitty arcade racers. Like I can still play San Francisco Rush and get a kick out of it. But like I got no enjoyment out of this. I even played online, and it's just like
I
who
I'm
cares?
watching this trailer, and
Yeah.
it feels like a money grab, like
100.
mobile
Yeah.
game.
Because like it's got a generic because it's also
Very
like
generic.
yeah, it's also like it almost does feel like a mobile game because it doesn't have any nuance to the controls.
Mm.
Like when you think of an arcade game, you think of maybe like drifting and stuff. Like
Yeah. Yep.
you hit brake and it's just like a hard brake. It's not like you could tap it and like drift or whatever. It's just and like
Generic is a great term.
yeah, you push and like the turbo button's just like
Yeah.
one button and you just do it, and it's got boost pads on the track and recharge pads on the track and all that stuff. And yeah, no, I played it for probably 45 minutes, tried to get as much enjoyment. I got sick and tired of it and deleted it. I this game wasted my time, and it wastes your time too. I couldn't. I even I have a friend who's like me who has who's a bigger NASCAR fan than I am, like active NASCAR fan to this day, and he'll buy some real garbage. And I said, I'm begging you, for me, do not buy this game. Like, or it's just like, I know you're going to buy this game, and I know how your brain works. At least if you're gonna buy it, don't buy the deluxe edition, because I don't even know what you get out of the deluxe edition, because I don't know what DLC they could possibly have in here. I would have appreciated it more.
Those cars look bad too.
All the car designs look like not even like, it's like Hot Wheels, but like off-brand. Like not even like not Matchbox, not anything else. Just like die-cast cars you would get it from like Wish.com or something. Yeah. It's like not even
Amazon.
like yeah,
like
not even yeah, the weird Chinese knockoff. Like they all just like, it's generic enough to where they look vaguely enough like Hot Wheels cars, but they aren't.
Sure.
Sure. So yeah, no, I hated this game so much. I think
another one.
I think also like put some racers in it. Like,
oh, there's not even any actual racers.
There's no. It's you create a character, a faceless character, so all you get is jumpsuit, helmet. Those are your customization options, and it's not like, and you can change the colors of them, but there are no racers, like no license. Like, let me be Jeff Gordon. I don't care. Let me paint my car up to look like an actual NASCAR driver's NASCAR or something. But none of that's in here. The only thing that's NASCAR in this is the fact that you wear a NASCAR jumpsuit, kind of, except by the time you unlock more stuff, now all of a sudden you look like a knight or something. And the tracks are all official, like named. They're like, they didn't like try to, it's like California. It's like, oh no, it's actually Fontana or whatever. It's so that's the only NASCAR thing that's in this. It's bad.